Greetings, my brothers and sisters. Today I would like to talk to you about enlightenment. I would say that like peace and love, enlightenment is not something that you can spontaneously decide. I am going to train myself to be enlightened. No, for then the ego mind is speaking, and you are doomed to fail. For the enlightened soul is able to circumnavigate the ego mind. Now, there are some aspects to consider here. Perhaps it was agreed upon that you were to come to the earth plane to become enlightened in order to complete a task for the benefit of life on the planet. Or you simply grew into enlightenment by responding to circumstances on your life's journey. You have free will, so you could have chosen an alternative path. There is no educational course or guru or ascended master that can teach you how to become enlightened, and neither would a true master do so. They would only guide you. For the process has to come from within the self. You, the self, has to know from the heart the correct decision to make at any one time, even in the face of adversity. Because, as we have spoken before about the heart, it does not fear consequence. It only does what is correct. Actually, it is not even the case of making the correct decision. You simply know that the decision that is made from within you is expressed through the conscious mind into the external world. Very little thinking or choice is made. Ah, but Jeanne, you say, if you are enlightened, then you should not find yourself in a situation of adversity. My response to this would be that you would reveal to me how much more you need to learn at the basic level of consciousness, and perhaps you are not quite on the road to enlightenment. Don't be. Consider until such times a career in business, for the businessman also offers good in the world, namely giving employment to people, perhaps even to an ascended master. However, it is a question of how you would respond to the adversity. An enlightened soul who possesses both claircognizance and clairvoyance, clearly knowing and clearly seeing, would choose to either face the adversity full on or simply avoid the situation before it is presented to him or her. So I am often asked, what are the attributes and the process of being fully enlightened? Without doubt, the biggest step on this journey would be to respect all life. And I truly mean all life. That is to say, you do not kill an insect on the table before you. An insect that is minding her own business, only wanting the right to live her life without interference in the same way you and I would wish to. You understand that one day you may find yourself in a place that you should not be in, and would like to have also been shown the same kindness you showed that insect. You may have also just created for some future event a vibrational match, otherwise known as karma. For it is these and other similar acts of kindness. These are part of the journey. Forgiveness without any expectation, and being without judgment from what you observe, allowing every aspect of that present moment to simply be what it is, in perfect divine order. These are very important attributes to possess on the path to enlightenment. Far too many of you waste valuable resource judging. Observe, but do not absorb. If you find yourself often in judgment or gossiping, then you are very low down on the ladder to enlightenment, and much work is needed. The enlightened soul also does not go about the day saying namaste to all and sundry, remaining always meek and humble. They are people of action. They also enjoy much of the entertainment that is readily available and do many of the things that are quite common to humanity. As a master, you will be more selective in your choice of entertainment and socializing. Naturally, by the very fact that your consciousness will be on a fairly high vibration, it is therefore only possible for you to meet others of similar vibration, and by doing so, strengthening your field. Jeanne, you say, do enlightened beings and ascended masters enjoy the technology that is available to us? Do they have need of the internet and cell phones? This is a two-part answer. Yes, even those fully enlightened use the internet and cell phones and all the other wonderful technologies man has created. The difference is that they are masters of the technology rather than being slaves to the technology. They understand that they are in the world and not of the world, and so can detach themselves very easily from the chains that hold many people into technological slavery. Ascended masters have no need for such technology, for they have the technology within them. The Christ could turn water into wine from the technology within. Science can only do it with chemistry. An ascended master has absolutely no use for this technology. They are vibrating on a very high level indeed. Yet you may still find them in humble jobs, such as stacking shelves or keeping the streets clean, while quietly going about their other business of healing and educating. My brothers and sisters, you will know soon enough whether you are on the road to enlightenment. But anyway, it is of little consequence. In the meantime, I ask that you simply be the best version of yourself you possibly can be in any one given moment. Then you will grow into whatever path your higher self will direct you towards. All is well. You are loved. I am Jeanne.